Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a new video for y'all. Today we're going to be fixing the suspension on my C7 S6. So we're not necessarily fixing the suspension, more so fixing my fitment. Basically I installed some lowering links and things didn't really go as I intended them to. So me being kind of lazy, I don't want to mess with adjustable lowering links anymore. Basically what I ended up doing was buying some ECS Tuning stage 1 lowering links. Here you can see. So what stage 1 is basically lowering the car by ½ inch. You don't have to do any messing. So here are the links. You can see these are the OEM ones, the blacks on the side. So this and this. So I don't remember which one was front and rear. One is longer than the other. I'm assuming this was probably rear, no, front maybe. And then now we have the new, I think, fronts and rears. So here's what I purchased. They're actually on sale right now, which is part of the reason I got them. They're only 40 bucks. You can also get the stage 2, but they're a little bit more expensive. I think they're like 80 bucks right now, but here we see red is the front, yellow is the rear. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and slap these on, see how that looks. I'm sure there's other videos out there, but if you just wanna watch it here, then we'll have it all in one. Man, my fitment is completely cooked because of my air suspension is shot. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start the install. A lot of people don't know this, but you actually don't need to remove the wheels or anything off the car to install these links. I did it all just jacking up either one side or the other to get to the link. So I'll show you how I did that right now. Alright, so we got the car jacked up and we're just gonna go in from underneath. Got the reds, we're gonna do the fronts, and I'm gonna just show you real quick. Get in under here. And the links are actually just right here. So literally right behind the wheel. You can get both of them from one side, because the others are just right over here. So one thing that's important when you install these is you want to make sure you're not damaging this green arm right here. If you damage that, you're gonna have to buy it, or else your car's not going to be able to run right because it's not going to be able to air up to the right height. So just make sure you're very careful with that. So the fronts are done in just like literally in 10 minutes. It took longer to jack up the car than to get the links on, but now we're gonna go to the rears. The rears are actually the harder ones to get to, but they should be a bit easier now that I don't have to put these little retaining clips, because when I had to put these things on, it was super hard. The car is actually, since my suspension's shot, my jack is stuck under now, so I'm gonna have to turn on the car to air it up, but I guess this will be a good chance for you guys to hear the cold start. Get the jack out now. And then we're gonna go ahead and jack off the back. All right, so we got the back jacked up. All right, so not a huge fan of the sounds I'm hearing coming from the back, so just got some bricks here. If anything happens, y'all know where I am. All right, all jokes aside, we're just gonna go ahead and come in from the back, so right underneath the exhaust tip. Look at those Valvetronic mufflers, boy. All right, whatever. But here, so this is where I was saying it was gonna be harder. But you can see it right there. So what I do is I just kind of wiggle my arm all through up in here. I'm kind of wrapping my arm up in through here and getting it up to where the links are. I can just get to the link and pop it off. Okay, I need 2 hands for this because I don't want to break that. All right, so first link is now installed. Where is it? What am I showing you guys right now? Oh, there you go, link. So for the front, you can actually just jack it up from one side and do both, but for the back I think I'm gonna have to jack it up on each end, and that'll be probably easiest for this. I know a lot of guys on YouTube don't really show you like the time of stuff, but I started at like 7:20. It's 7:44 right now. I'm gonna do this last link and then you'll see how fast it really takes just to do one. And the back ones are the ones that are harder, so just imagine how fast it'll be to do all four. What? So I just realized my GoPro screen just cracked. I just got this, bruh. Just fell very lightly from like not even 5 inches onto the driveway, I guess it was on the screen, but well, I guess that's what these are built for, but not really. So 7:51, just got the other side jacked up and recorded that little clip of me talking about the GoPro screen, so now you'll see how fast it takes to swap one of these things out. All right, so I'm calling time officially. 7:55, and the link, just so you can see, it's in right there. I found it easiest to wrap my hand in from right here. See, look, worm it in there, and I was able to get to the top and the bottom. Just snap them in. Okay, so that's everything for the install on these. I got some gunk on my face, but now we're gonna go ahead and pull it into the garage, and then here is where we'll do the OBD11 height adjustment. All right, so now that we finished all that, I think the car's good to go. So we're gonna go ahead, start her up, get her out of the garage, and you guys are gonna see the fitment now. So here's how the car sits in sport mode. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. So this is the 1/2 inch drop, which is 13 millimeters, plus another 10. So we're at 23 millimeters, which is almost a full inch. The left side looks a little taller, so I don't know if I need to fix that. I'll pull into the garage and see if I see that same difference. So now I don't know if you can tell on the GoPro, it's actually sitting a bit better. What I ended up having to do was measure all 4 corners. So I just measured from here on my tire to the fender, and I noticed that on my measurements, the right side was always about 10 millimeters higher, which I just lowered all 4 corners with the links and 10 millimeters on top of that. So I guess that means my right side with my stock calibration has always been higher somehow. So I don't know how that works, but right now it's sitting fine. I don't know if it's because my air suspension is bad on literally just the passenger side, so that could be it. So whenever I get that repaired, I'll probably have to revisit this, but for now it looks pretty good. All right guys, well, I think this video is long enough. That'll be it. All in all, it's pretty good. Like I said, 23 millimeters lower, so almost an inch, but yeah, I think that'll be it. Peace.